Chat, what is up? How are we all doing today? Let me check your Twitch really quick to see if I do. Yes. I'm sorry, it took me a second. Yes, I do. Hello. What is going on, everyone? I hope you are all having very good days today. I know I don't normally stream this early, however, I have stuff I have to do later today, so I decided to get everything out of the way first. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you all have been having wonderful days so far. I am currently, just fucking around. I figured, yeah, let's go back and play the game again, because this time I know that the bed's gonna try and fuck me, so I can actually be prepared before it happens. You know? Awesome. So, let's me. Randomly made a Minecraft event? Yeah, I've only been like 2, I think. Like, what was it, Women's Month Bid Wars? Because it was that one. At least someone wants to. Wow, okay, buddy. Alright, hold on, let me, wait, what event was that? I only remember, like, being Women's Month Bid Wars, and that's kind of it. Right? I mean, 2 years ago? 2023. I have not been in that many events. I'm trying to remember, but like genuinely, like there's a very small number of events I could have been in, and if it's not Women's Month Bid Wars, I genuinely have no idea what it could be. Do you remember the event by any chance? Yep. Yeah. Okay, bro, Twitch, come on. This is Ow, that hurt my hands. That actually really hurt when I did that. Alright, I need Twitch to capture the game. There we go. Alright. So, start of the day, chat. Who should we try to go for first? I should actually know. I should have the DLC now. So, Bunny, small streamer event. Oh, oops. Turn that off, please. Oh, let me turn off Spotify. Okay, so the DLC should be installed now. Daff. Do you know how I'm supposed to talk to like the lavish one or whatever? Small streamer event. You know, there's like very few events that I would have been in that I really remember. Oh, I pet the dust bunny. Hell yeah. All right. Check the wiki. Oh, the one's talking. Care for some company? Hell yeah. Trying to make some new friends? Chat, wait. Is that it? Let me try again. Ah. Alright, well, that was nice, at least. I'll talk to Gaia in a little bit. Okay, I really hope... Please don't be a guy. Oh, the stool is different. Wait, what? But I thought I was doing the stool. The stool's a different object. Look, I'll listen to you perform. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Girl, what? You what now? I know what a writer is. I know. Of course there are. All right, let's see. She want to go with the vacuum. Yep, she wants to go with the vacuum. Oh, interesting. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. Who's Hector? Is it the fucking thermostat? Oh my god. Oh, come on. Bro. That's not what anyone calls it anymore. And also, centigrade is inaccurate because grade refers to the unit of degree. Well, an alternative for degree, which is split into 100 instead of 360. Which is why nobody uses centigrade anymore anyways. Girl. What do you mean nerd? Okay. I've done some lighting designer courses. You know, I could help. I've done lighting design. That's fine. Girl. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be Hector, I'm guessing right there. Fuck, I kinda gotta just get this one out of the way, don't I? I gotta talk to the bed again. Okay. All right. Which which one do I go with here? Hard without you close to me, or just the same as I always? No, no. It's gonna be. It was hard without you close to me. That's what I need to do here. You're welcome. Sorry for that to click. Well, that's not good. Yeah. Yeah. What's up? By the way, what? Guys, I think I'm gonna get. Guys, we're gonna get with the bed. Hold on. Wait, we're cooking. Why is there no? Is it not capture? Oh my god! I forgot to. I forgot to mute the source. That's awkward. That's Oopsies. My bad. I may or not have forgotten to unmute the desktop audio source. So I fumbled the bed. Person mock you. I'm not fumbling. Yeah, thank you for informing me of not being able to hear it.
Don't you worry your sweet little head about that. I don't expect you to sleep with me every night, or ever. And you being with me doesn't mean you can't be with others. I have my own fun, after all. I'm just so happy we can be together now. I honestly don't even know where to begin. I feel like I know you so well, but I want to get to know you better. And you must want to know me better.
Chat.
After
Chat,
all,
I think I did it.
I've only ever been a place for you to lay your head at night. You've never seen me for who I truly am until now. Tell me what you want from me, my love.
Does going insane for checking your audio settings? LMAO.
All I want to do is make you happy.
Let's go on a date.
Oh my god, please. I would love that more than anything. Where shall we go?
All right, what do we do here? We can go dancing, get a bite to eat in the kitchen, or watch a movie. What are we thinking, chat? What do we think is the best option here? Because movie? All right.
Oh, that sounds absolutely
All right.
wonderful. Shall we go to the living room then?
Yeah, let's go.
As you walk through the house with Betty on your arm, you attract quite a bit of attention.
Chat, I think
Eyes
we
are
did.
on
I think
you
we
in every room. Or, for her part,
I think
Betty
I
seems
think I'm getting with the
deeply
bed.
pleased
Chat,
to be
we're so
seen with you.
back.
She smiles at
Well,
some.
would that make us
waves at
so
others.
back, or would that just mean that
Sometimes
we did it?
She seems like she wouldn't be out of place on a parade float. But when you finally arrive in the living room, you're blessedly alone. When you take a seat on the couch, Betty immediately seats herself next to you, cuddling up to you without hesitation.
What should we watch? Honestly, I'll watch
All right.
anything. I'm just so happy to be here
So-
with you.
Chat, what are we watching? We're watching a horror movie, Friendship of the Bling, or a pirated blockbuster movie? What are we thinking? I'm not sure what to be doing here. What do we think? What kind of movie? Shit. Daff, I need your expertise. I think, go with Friendship of the Bling.
I hope you've got the 4-hour director's cut.
Okay, well, that response was a little too late, unfortunately. Is there any other way to watch?
Perfect.
The movie is enjoyable, but Betty's presence makes it all the more so. She rests her head on your shoulder, sweet and inviting, and you can't help but wonder.
Ooh, chat. Kiss, cuddle, or bring her upstairs? Ooh. What are we doing here? Because are we just trying to flirt? Or are we trying to, play all the cards at once? Because if we're just... I don't know the exact mechanics of this game. Are we trying to go, should we be trying to go as hard as possible into this and, invite her upstairs because we all know what that's supposed to be implying? Or do I try and play it a little bit cooler, do the kissing or cuddling to, yeah. That makes sense? Bang the internet. All right. We're fucking the bed.
What's on your mind? Oh my god, I thought you'd never ask.
You and Betty make your way upstairs, hand in hand, giggling like teenagers. You've slept on Betty for years, but never truly slept
Wait a
with
second.
her.
Am I sleeping with her on
Tonight
her?
is a night of firsts. After tonight, you'll never look at your bed the same way. Your room becomes a tangle of sheets, of bodies twisted into new and exciting
I like how I said in the tweet
positions.
for this that I was specifically not going to talk to Betty.
When you finally do go to bed, you sleep better than you can ever recall. Betty's soft warmth surrounding you, even in your dreams. This truly feels
I really fuck
like
with
the
that chorus
start
set, by
of
the way. I love
something
the design.
beautiful.
Yay, we got love. Chat, we did it. I fucked the bed.
Just a dream come true.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right. What happens if I try talking to one of the pillows? Is that just gonna give me her again, or is it gonna? But nothing else. Okay. I'm not. I'm gonna try talking to one of the pillows. Okay, no, that still counts as her. Got it. Kind of curious what the treadmill's gonna be like. So let's pull up the phone. Anything in Discord? No. All right. Let's go with the various metals.
It
Please don't be a
doesn't seem
guy.
quite right. What you imagined you were aiming the Dateviators at turned out to be...
Me, Lucinda.
Yeah, we got it. We got her.
The best character in the whole goddamn game.
Yeah. Well, oh, what the hell? That's so mean. Haha, nah, dog, you're straight trash. No. Hello, best character in the whole goddamn game.
Straight. Watch this.
I don't. What did she do?
I can just do that. Make
Oh,
more
I didn't even
charming.
notice. Got any more?
You know it. But you'll have to earn it. Honestly, though, it's just because I adore that fantastic red shirt you're wearing. Because I made it. You bought the very expensive DLC.
Very
And
expensive, isn't
I'm
the
your
DLC was
reward.
$8. Fuck it, let's go all in on this
Your
one.
sacrifice to the
Also, by the
endless
way,
money pit that is
Daff,
this game
did
is
you
not
buy me the
going
entire game?
unnoticed.
Because I
And
realized
you will
I
be
wasn't playing this off my own Steam library. I was
rewarded.
playing this from a family share with one of my friends.
Lucinda mashes together her ample bosom.
Oh God.
Amply.
Okay. What do I do here? Okay, I didn't think this. I didn't think this through. What do I do? What am I supposed to? Daff, what do I do? What do I do? You wasn't sure how it would work? Yeah, no, you just spent like $40 gifting me the game apparently. What do I do here? I'm really scared that no matter what I click, I'm gonna get something that shouldn't be shown on stream. I don't know what to do. What do I? Daff, please help me. What do I do? What?
You want to give my bazoomies a squeeze?
Jesus Christ.
Which one? Left
I'm
or
scared.
right bazoomy?
I'm really scared. I'm really scared.
You give both her bazoomies a squeeze. They feel tender and
I'm really
firm.
scared.
Greedy. There's almost nothing to save for later.
I'm really
Thank
scared
you
right
for
now.
giving me your
Then I'm
attention.
about to get fucking.
But a lavish lady has to always leave her little
Distr-
lover.
I-
I'll see you around, lover. And who knows?
I-
You might just get lucky.
What the- Jesus fuck. I got so scared that I was about to get fucking. Like, why was she freakier than the bed? Oh wait, I don't know. Somewhere I found Teddy, by the way.
There's something so intensely familiar about the cuddly stranger standing in your closet. The combination of his massive stature and the soft materials he wears produces an almost irresistible urge to hug him.
Well, well, well. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Yeah!
You know what?
Sure you are.
I don't feel comfortable having this marked as just a normal stream. I'm gonna update the stream info. I think I might have to mark this stream as sexual themes. Like, should I? Like, it's already automatically marked mature because of the game, but
I
like,
was just sitting here in this closet thinking how nice it would be to get a visit
I'm
from my
really
favorite
scared.
person in the whole world. And
Yeah, you know what? Let me do that. Let me mark this as sexual themes.
here you are. Sure is nice to get exactly what you want sometimes, isn't it? Of course you are. Didn't you know? It brightens my day just to know you're in the house. I feel like we haven't talked in a while, though.
Just up here, Tony.
Feels like I've been alone in the closet for a long time. It sure is nice to see you. Tell me, what brought you around to see me? Not at all. Not for me, anyway. Closets are some of my favorite rooms in a house. Get a good, cozy blanket, a candle, and close that door, and you've got a perfect little cocoon. A little nest of peace and safety.
Fair.
You're welcome to share mine. Or we can sit on the bed and talk. I'm comfortable in either place.
I don't know how much
I
Betty
am,
would be up for that.
I'll always be happy to be with you. I'll leave it up to you. Where should I go? Closer to you? I love it. I've got a terrific story lined up for you tonight. Are you ready?
Am I getting a bedtime story from him?
Being that it's getting to nighty-night time, I got a story.
This
to
guy
help
is
you
literally
drift
just
off to
giving me a
sleep.
bedtime story. Okay.
For me, whenever it's daytime, I'll give advice. But at sleepy time, it's story time. Want to hear my story?
Yes.
I hope you're ready. I have a great story for you tonight. This is the story of the Star Brothers. Eris and Leo were twin brothers born among the stars. Though born in the same split second, Eris always felt protective of his brother. Leo could be a bit of a hothead, and Eris was kept busy keeping him out of trouble.
Lumni's judging me?
They
Well,
were
she
the
is not
most
here,
rare
so fuck
and
her then, I guess.
Beautiful thing. New lives in a race of immortal beings called the Celestials. The boys were always together. They were as close as two brothers could be. They knew each other's minds. They trusted each other with every truth and every question. When Eris grabbed the comet's tail with both hands, Leo knew to stand in front of it and play the comet's head like a friendly dog. When the
What
boys
the
were
hell,
old enough,
Daff?
they were brought before the Council of Elders. The time had come for them to receive the greatest gift of their lifetimes. You see, I know you look up at the stars. I know we all marvel at their beauty and their mystery. But the stars look down at us, too. They treasure us.
You think you could date them, too?
Maybe not just yet, buddy. The chance to live a human life, to be born here and live here and experience our world is the most precious rite of passage. And for Eris and Leo, the moment had arrived. They were led slowly into the abyss of the council, right up to the throne of the Elder. It is time, my sons, he intoned. It is time for you to be born again. You will
What
come
do you
to
mean
me
you know what I
separately
did? I didn't do
and
anything.
chart your course through your human life.
I did nothing.
You will decide the things you will see and things you will experience.
I did nothing of the sorts, okay? Whatever
And when
sorts
you
you're
leave
accusing
my
me of.
chamber, you will forget
Also,
what we
hi,
have
Lumley.
said. When you are born on Earth, you will forget your life here, and you will be fully and only human. Leo looked from the Elder to his brother and bit his lip. Sir, he began, when we get there, when we are born,
No comment.
will I know my brother? The Elder smiled kindly. Yes, Leo, you will know him as your brother. But the closeness you feel here will not necessarily go with you. If you choose to have that closeness as humans, it will be up to you when you are old enough to create it in your lifetime.
Oh, well, I finally got screwed. I was trying to get
Eris
out.
smiled and slipped his hand into Leo's. Don't
You're
worry,
eating
Leo.
pub lunch next over.
He
Well,
whispered.
okay, fine.
We'll
Bye,
remember
Lumney.
each
What
other.
the hell?
I promise. Each boy went with the Elder and planned his life as a human. And when they were reunited in the abyss, They smiled at each other with the impish excitement of what they were about to do. It was the greatest adventure either one of them could have imagined, and they would get to do it together. "Are you ready?" asked the elder. The boys caught each other's eyes and smiled. "Yes, sir," they said together. "Then take a deep breath and close your eyes. When you open your eyes, your journey will have begun." And so, Eris and Leo were born as brothers here among us.
Among Us? Holy shit! I have to.
Among Us, yes.
Among Us.
They chose to be born in a small town outside the city, where it was dark enough that they could still see the stars. I wish I
Guys.
could tell you that they immediately remembered their love and
Guys, it's
the
Among
closeness,
Us.
but it took them a while.
It's
While they
Among
were
Us.
always together, they fought constantly. They questioned why they had been born as brothers. They were so unfamiliar to each other.
Shame on me. I'm sorry. I had to.
It felt like whatever one did perfectly irritated the other. The boys were 8 when they started racing each other through the woods. One day, as they were running, chasing each other and pushing each other to go faster and
This
further,
is a long ass story.
Leo realized that he had taken a wrong turn. The trees looked unfamiliar, and the air started to smell strangely open and deep. But Eris was hot on his heels, and he couldn't stop. He couldn't be caught, pushing himself forward, blinded by the competition. He didn't notice when the dirt underfoot turned to rock,
Oh my
and
god.
the rock began to thin into a great, high cliff.
Did
He
he actually
jumped short in a panic, but it wasn't quite fast enough, and his momentum carried him bodily over the edge.
That's
Time
crazy.
slowed as Leo fell, and he realized in a flash that he was about to die.
Oh no, is this one of those stories?
And that's when he felt a small electric hand grip his wrist. Eris pulled them both out of the air, hurling his little body backwards and tumbling both of them onto the rocky path behind the sheer face. Leo felt a small rock slice into his hand, felt the blood pouring out over his arm and Eris. But he was alive.
The audio isn't being glitchy, is it? I mean,
Gulping air, he turned to look back at his brother, and they caught
What do you
each
mean
other's
glitchy?
eye. For the first time in their young lives, there was a recognition. What it was, neither of them could have said, but they knew each other then.
it sounds
On the
normal to
cliffside,
me.
sheen in
I don't-
sweat and blood,
And
they became
the audio
brothers.
console shows that it looks fine. What's the issue?
The years that followed saw them growing ever closer, taking each adventure in stride and together. They were 22 when they decided to learn how to fly.
Oh, that's
They
odd.
went up together in small planes, learning to take off, to
It's not a
land,
pla- what the
and then to
hell,
do
right,
flips
brothers?
And loop-de-loops. They would laugh as their plane cavorted through the sky and smiled contentedly as the wheels touched back down to earth. The day the plane went down was a flight like any other. Nothing had gone wrong.
Gotcha. It sounded
There was
weird.
no great
Huh.
conflagration, but the plane began to fall from the sky. Leo couldn't get
What,
the
did they
engine to
fucking
start,
die together?
and the landing gear wouldn't respond to Eris smashing the buttons. The plane crashed through trees and grass and came to rest on a green hillside under a cloudless sky. Leo freed himself and tumbled out onto the grass. He dragged his body up the side of the plane to find Eris, unconscious in another seat. Eris, wake up, get up. Eris, get out of the plane.
He died, didn't he?
Eris! Leo breathed, his heart rate slowing. Eris, open your eyes. And still, Eris did not move. Time slowed again. The realization that Eris would not move came slowly. Like a great wave crashing over him, Leo felt the light go out of the sun. Leo brushed the scar on his palm left by the rock at the cliff face. Maybe Eris would feel the old wound and wake. Eris, don't leave me, brother. But Eris was already gone.
Wow.
Need a break?
What the fuck?
It was many years later, and Leo
What?
still moved in the cloudless fog of that morning.
Summer, what the
It
hell?
seemed bright and hollow. People spoke to him as though from a long way off, and he jealously guarded his isolation from the world. He still saw his brother everywhere. The way a certain branch swayed as though it had been brushed by a young hand. The way that girl smiled at him. The same mischievous glint in her eye that Eris used to have. It was that girl who began to bring him back to life. She had lost her dog in the park. Frantically, she ran back and forth calling him. Comet! Comet, come back! Leo raised his head from the scar on his palm at her voice, hit back against a tree. And then there was Comet, streaking across the grass with his tongue lolling happily. He beelined for Leo's tree. Before he knew it, Leo was on his feet, jumping in front of Comet and playing his head with a laugh and a smile.
One of them died.
The girl arrived
In a
breathless
plane crash.
and grabbed Comet's tail with both hands. You silly goose! Where were you going? She laughed. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Celine, by the way. Oh, hi. Hi, Celine. Nice to meet you. I'm Leo. Celine smiled. Hi, Leo. And somewhere in his chest, Leo felt something warm break open. A tiny dam on a great river, and his blood began to move again. Celine and Leo were together from that day. Their love brought them a family, and then more family, and more adventures than they could have remembered. They grew old together. They grew wiser. They held each other when Comet died. They cried together when the fire took their house.
Oh,
They
Jesus
smiled
Christ.
when the sun
The
built them
fuck?
a new one. And when Leo died, he died with a smile on his face. Celine was standing next to him, and his finger now unconsciously and methodically stroked the scar on his palm. In that scar was his holding on to Eris. Not with sadness now, but with fondness. Great love. Leo's last breath was a gentle exhale up into a cloudless sky. And when he opened his eyes again, he was home. He was in that sky, up among the stars, young and immortal, and standing before the Elder, with his hand clasped in his brother's warm grip. Eris, is it really? It's you! I remember you! I remember this!
Oh, wow. Typical.
Eris laughed out loud and began to jump around excitedly. Oh, Leo! I've been waiting for you. I watched everything. I watched it all. What an adventure you have had! You were there? Leo asked, confused. But, no, I remember you weren't there. I know you weren't because I missed you. But I was. I was in your scar. I was in the park that day you met Celine. I sent Comet to you. Don't you see? I was always there. And I wouldn't have missed it.
A long-ass story. Jesus Christ.
As the Elder looked on smiling, Leo began to cry. The well of love for his brother broke open with gratitude that he was here now. The boys held each other, crying and laughing and patting each other on the back to make sure the other was real. Leo pulled away from Eris and looked at him squarely. I am so grateful that you saw my life, Eris. But I don't understand. You could have been there with me. We could have done it all together.
Well, no, because he died.
Why did you leave me, brother? Eris
That's
grinned.
crazy.
I never left you. My journey was to die, Leo. Yours was to live.
Wait, but for him to have known that, that means that they remembered at least partially what... Ay, that was a long-ass story.
That sticks with me, that one. Good night, buddy.
Good night. Jesus. Oh my god. That was a long-ass story. Ah, good morning. Wow, what an inconspicuous object. It's gonna be another...
An armored
the
warrior of some
fuck?
kind stands before you, a massive sack of loot slung over his shoulder. He greets you cheerfully, something about his smile and tone reminding you of your own customer service voice at work.
Hey there! I'm Michael Transaction.
Fucking
But you
transaction.
can call me Mikey. Congratulations! Thanks for your purchase of the Date Everything
Character, yeah, I
Luxurious
agree.
Edition.
This guy's
Your purchase gives you exclusive access
kinda
to new features
character
never seen in the
design.
game before. Exclusive access to the fantastic red shirt. Exclusive access to the art book. Exclusive access to the soundtrack. Exclusive access to phone backgrounds. Exclusive access to Lucinda Lavish. And most importantly, exclusive access to me and my store, baby.
I think we'll be good friends.
Mikey. Unlocking access to me means that you gain access to the Date Everything loot box. Each
Girl.
day, you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme bonus armor.
Do I need armor in a dating sim?
This armor is so powerful that it can raise your spec stats, meaning that you can blaze past huge portions of this game on your path to 100%
Odd.
completion.
That sounds great. I'm in.
It is a blast, baby! You can pull from my common boots of true presence. They have a high chance of being pulled. Or you can pull from my epic gauntlets of stardom. They have a small chance of being pulled. Or you can pull from my legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism. This extremely rare piece of cosmetics has a tiny chance of being pulled.
Damn, his fucking
But
voice
it
cracked. You guys
does
hear that?
exist. Trust me, I'm regulated by several gaming boards.
Ha! Yeah. Looking forward to getting them.
It costs a mere 8 brundles for
What
each
the
pull.
fuck is a brundle?
Brundles are a special kind of currency that you have exclusive access to.
How do I...
Good question. In order to get your hands on some brundles, you have to spend money. You get 5 money per day. Save up for big pools.
Awesome.
Come by when you've saved up enough money and pull me, baby.
Okay, wow. Awesome back. Gay? Even more gay? Man, progress pride wicked Chevron. That's impressive. This one goes kind of hard. Chat, which phone background do I go with? I think I'm gonna go with this one. Alright. Alright, let's talk about it again. Good morning.
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know.
Is that so?
How about a kiss?
Alright
You
then.
envelop Betty in your arms, and when she kisses you, it truly knocks you senseless. For a few moments, there's nothing but you and her. You and those maddeningly perfect lips and killer curves. It's hard to stop at just a kiss when it's this good, but somehow, you manage to pull yourself away.
It's going to be hard to wait.
I'm sorry.
But I'll see you tonight, kitty.
Awesome. Alright, Alright, talk to
Well, howdy,
Dolly.
darling. Yarf, yarf. Come join me. I was just testing off some old fossils.
Wait, this is an exact repeat of what you said yesterday.
Why don't you help me out?
You spend your time with Polly.
Oh, that's just building the relationship. Got it. That's a good pun. Alright, Alright, let's talk to Guy.
Hello, my love. Got any traveler stories for me?
Yes, I do.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more? Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it. Oh.
Salam, Gaia.
Oh, goodness, look at you.
I will regale you with a
I
fact
still
about
think
my
it's
homeland
amazing
of
that I
Iran.
like perfectly guessed her accent
Persian weddings are marvelous. in
without like even a word of
They have a
prompting, just
beautiful
from her one
ceremonial
sentence.
spread called sofre ard. It's got spices, coins, desserts, and best of all, a large mirror as the centerpiece. The bride comes in veiled, and the groom gets his first look at her through the mirror.
Oh, that's so romantic.
I think so too. The mirror symbolizes light and a bright future for the happy couple. There's also candelabras on either side of the mirror. Their fire symbolizes purity.
Wow. Mirror
Wow.
setup sounds like something else, but the candelabra part worries me a bit. I hope Scandalabra's never been invited to one of those. He's kinda sketchy.
Interesting.
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't invite him to be part of
Concerning.
my spread.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more? Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
But I just said I didn't have any more. What? What the hell was that?
Huh. Dang.
Huh?
Well, thanks for checking in. Did you need any hints on where to find more travelers?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Good luck.
What if I wanna date Gaia? What the hell? Why can't I do that? So you know this guy's sketchy as hell, which is concerning. Ooh. No, that's gonna be Lux again. I swear to God, I don't want to talk to that motherfucker. I wonder if I can talk to the ceiling. Let's talk to the shower, I suppose.
It's
Oh,
jarring
God
to
damn it,
hear
it's a
someone
toy.
else's voice singing in your shower.
Oh no, it's Elvis.
After all, you haven't brought anybody home since you've been here. But this isn't some forgotten paramour from the night before. There's a singer in your bathroom, and he's using your showerhead as a microphone. While his singing may be less than professional, he certainly looks the part. His handsome face is framed by glistening ringlet curls, and his clothing has a sterile, hygienic vibe. A stark contrast to the smouldering, sensitive artist you see.
Yeah, there's just Elvis. I don't want to date Elvis. No, thank you.
Oh, hey! Oh, jeepers. Didn't hear you come in. I weren't expecting company, especially such a ravishing company. Come right on in, darling. Be sure to wear a shower cap or you're gonna get yourself a mighty wet.
Whoa, buddy.
Modest, huh? Well, there ain't nothing wrong. Modest.
Calm down.
The animals. Well, with maybe the exception of the mighty possum. Possums being the most modest creature in the animal kingdom. If you don't believe me, look it up.
No, I'm good. I'm good,
Oh, here,
actually. I don't want to
needed
talk
water
to you
to
that much anymore.
Mix, I reckon.
Okay, I will.
Well, I'm just as happy as a pig in mud that you decided to stop on in. It's mighty nice to see a new face around these parts. Variety is the spice of life. Well, maybe you're more of a cayenne.
Sure, definitely cayenne.
Ooh, spicy. Makes my mouth water just thinking about it.
Whoa, okay, buddy. We don't know each other that well yet.
I reckon we'll
Calm the
have to get to know
fuck
each other better
down.
to really find out.
Thanks, bud.
Well, you're mighty welcome. Name's Johnny Splash.
So Elvis knockoff named after Johnny Cash. Wow.
Whoa. And I just want to make absolutely sure whoever saunters over my way is treated with the most respect and hospitality a gentle shower like myself. It's just real darn important folks keep coming by. Be told, it's kind of monotonous around these parts. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. The bathroom can be a frighteningly monotonous kind of place. Just duller than dishwater. Or toilet water, as the case may be. I mean, just think on it for a second here. Will you go to a bathroom to have yourself a good old time? To experience
No,
something
we're not.
new
No,
and
I don't
exciting?
want to have this conversation
Maybe
with
something
the shower.
famous or important. See, that's exactly my point. That's just not what your average bathroom is for. Your common bathroom is a utilitarian kind of.
Sure, it's useful and consistent, but it ain't a particularly lively spot. Ain't no nightclubs and no bathrooms. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, depends on the bathroom.
Well, the truth, Do you know what I usually spend all my time doing around here? Heck, I wish.
I feel genuinely uncomfortable around the shower.
I spend 99% of my day sitting
Wow,
around
average
doing
fucking
absolutely
Minecraft YouTuber,
nothing at
Jesus
all.
Christ.
Do you know how long it takes the average person to shower? Oh, that's positively accurate. It takes the average person 12 minutes. That's your shower. I ain't here to pass judgment, baby.
I don't
That's between
like
you
this
and the
guy.
Department of Water and Power. And here's the point about showering. For the average person's 12 minutes. I looked it up and everything. 12 minutes of a water spraying, shampoo foaming, washcloth scrubbing routine. And don't get me wrong, those 12 minutes ain't bad at all. But do you know how long a day is?
I'm certain it's 24 hours.
Whoa. Hey, I'm not so sure about that.
24 hours a day, bro.
According to my studies, it's 1,440 minutes. Which means
Girl.
my job is quite literally just
Are you
1%
fucking
of
kidding
my
me?
day. Well, I get why you might be inclined to say that. But honestly, it's worse than a dead skunk in a wedding chapel on the 4th of July, which is really bad.
Please, dear God,
Say,
get
well,
me
see,
out of
I'm a
this fucking
shower.
conversation.
If I ain't being used, it ain't like I can just get up, go boogieing down at the dance hall or something. I can't just hop on over to the malt shop for a milkshake and some light canoodling.
I don't like this guy.
No, I'm just here, perpetually stuck in this humdrum, go-nowhere existence. Do you know how that makes me feel? You're gosh darn right. Sorry, swearing. It makes me feel unfulfilled, listless, bored stiff, like a scarecrow in a cornfield. Like I'm gonna be stuck here forever. All my dreams.
Get me out of this conversation. He wants to be a
Gosh
singer.
darn it. Did I go say that out loud?
Tell me your dreams, Johnny.
Listen, I prefer to talk about that. I just ain't much reason to have your head up in the clouds when your pipes are firmly bolted to the drywall. Some people get to have dreams, but Johnny Splash gets to waste away listening to leaky faucet strip, and that's all there is to it.
Please tell me your
what the heck?
dream.
You done twisted my temperature now. I reckon I usually don't do this, but you got a trustworthy face. Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just
Oh, motherfucker.
So, I'll tell you my super dreams. On condition. Come back and win again tomorrow.
Okay. Sure. Sure, buddy.
This ain't some meaningless fling for you. Come back around, and I'll share with you the secret I ain't never shared with anyone else before. Well, see you then. Now you better move on out of here quick. Plumbers are coming soon to fix my water pressure issues.
Wow, that I think was the most uncomfortable. I think I was more uncomfortable doing that than I was when the bed was trying to fuck me.
Come and give me a little snuggle, Hoover.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, hold on. You know what? Give me a second. I'm just gonna. What the fuck, bro? Sorry, I just needed to take a second. Like, I just needed to process everything. That was, an experience.
Come and give me a little snuggle, lover.
Alright, let's talk to...
It appears that your intentions have gone
Where?
awry once more.
Bro.
As the interloper, Lucinda Lavish, stands there instead, striking a pose.
It's me. I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice.
I love choices.
Thank goodness. Tell me, lover, how would you like to know me?
What the fuck am I supposed to say here? Can we do something horny? I want to know about what you are on the inside, or you're the best character in the game. What the fuck am I supposed to do on this one? I guess let's try stroking her
Sure.
ego. That might be the best play.
The very best character in the game.
Is that so?
I'm Lucinda Leading Lady.
Oh, okay. Fuck it, let's flirt.
Only the hottest of us get to be stars. Compliment noted.
I've
awesome.
got the most range, the most interesting stories, the most everything.
Wow.
Check out my range. Alas, my dear Serpentine, there won't be any more glass for the winter.
Hey, Shunky! What's going on today? Me and Mellywinks are gonna go to the Boom Boom Zoom room!
Side
Boing,
effects may include
SpongeBob-ass
drowsiness,
laugh.
hypothermia, stomach upset, and turning into a ghost.
And each of those lines was recorded in only one take. I'm basically the best actress.
What the fuck?
In fact, I'll give myself that award right now. Best actress, Lucinda leading lady.
Awesome.
What do you think?
You've convinced me.
Yay! Here. To show you my
Uh-oh.
powers and incredible
I'm scared
acting
again.
prowess, I present you empathy.
Wow.
See you around, my biggest fan.
Can I please talk to Betty?
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know.
Is that so?
How about a kiss?
Sure.
You envelop Betty in your arms. And when she, for
Okay,
a
this is
few
the same
moments,
thing it said
there's
last
nothing
time.
But you and
But I'll see.
Okay, so I've already gotten her, so I don't think I can do much more past that. All right, let's see what I have so far. Nice guy.
Wowie zowie! You found love. Exactly one love.
What the
Proud
fuck?
of you.
Why are you shit
Pretty
talk?
hard
What
finding
the hell
love
was that?
these days, so
Fucking
hopefully that didn't make you
backhanded
wrong.
compliment shit.
Well, all I can say is keep up the good work. Me, I'm gonna catch up on some Z's. Like a cool girl. But first, welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you.
let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
Well, how am I gonna?
Oh, you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know.
Uh-huh.
You just have to,
I just have to
ask
what?
me about myself. Not in this menu, silly. I prefer not to be that obvious about it. I like to be wined and dined.
Girl, how
It's
the hell
chat
do I do
menu.
that?
What do you need? Scoochin'. Anything else? Ooh, that fantastic red shirt is looking rather nice today.
Oh my god. She's doing that too with the
yeah,
fucking
I'll
shirt.
miss you.
Okay, let's talk to Dolly.
Well, howdy, darling.
It's gonna be the exact same thing again, isn't it?
Come join me. I was just dusting off some old fossils. Good one. Nah, you and these old bones are all I need right now.
Okay, so do I just need to do this
Why don't
repeatedly?
you help me out? I could always use an extra set of talented hands.
I'm confused because now every time
spend your
interacting with
time
her,
with
I
Dolly
get
and
the
Lint.
same
Dolly
message.
with her research, Lint
She keeps
with
saying the
his
same
scriptures.
thing. Should I be doing something differently? Or let's see the video game console.
The game console turns on.
Please
Team
don't be a
17,
guy.
Sassy Chap Games. Moon Surgeons. Resurgence. This has to be the most immersive
Oh,
video
let's
game
go.
you've ever played.
It's
Your
not a guy,
in-game
we're so back.
companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Oh. Which way do you want to go?
What?
Which way do you want to go? They're coming.
Who is them?
Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle.
Where are
Which
they?
means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here. What are we gonna do?
Little Zacker charges on the scroufs.
The Zork! Eat Zaker, worm! 88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons.
What?
We're
Girl,
near the
what?
compound of the upholders. They'll have assassin class upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the
D&D.
sensors
What?
in there.
Girl, huh?
Upholder tech is nasty.
Also, sorry. Is her tail an HDMI cord or USB
I found
port?
an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Tell me more about yourself.
Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance. Maybe above average. We fight against the Upholders who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld.
Oh, Steven Universe reference. I did not fumble the bunny.
I always thought of you as a companion.
Everyone else.
Someone who followed me around and gave me advice.
Betty is giving me the
Cute,
same, like,
but
repeated
expendable.
messages too.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You
Hold on.
can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. But there will be Surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Sounds
It is.
dangerous.
Very. How do you suggest we do this?
As quietly as possible.
Yeah, makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way they'll hear us coming.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both grunt and surveillance upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are.
Oh my god, she's just fucking LARPing.
Oh no! Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
Grab her and run.
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Guess I don't have to whisper anymore.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Craw.
Bro, who the fuck says craw, man?
But at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
Well, let's craft.
We have a chance to use what's left in our inventory
Guys,
to
it's
make something that will help us
Minecraft.
in the final battle.
No way. Let's get crafty.
All right, we can craft something really special using this workbench. This thing can take anything we've got and transform it into anything we don't.
What do we have in our inventory?
Not much. We got zonked by that last encounter pretty hard. 1 globule, 1 wood, and 1 scrouf skin.
What can we make?
We'll have to find out. Okay.
Awesome.
Let's get started with...
Let's start with the globule.
Got it. And
All
then?
right. And then wood.
Got it. And then?
Scrouf skin.
Got it. And then?
And then? That's all I got.
All right. I don't think that's gonna give us anything we really need, unfortunately. But there's no reason to lose hope. Let me just put these together, and it's pretty globular.
Wow.
Which is always good for defense. The wood gives nice heft, raising our attack.
Okay.
The Scrouf skin makes anything look a lot better for comfort. We've got an amazing new piece of armor from this. That'll help
So
us
I
in
actually-
the battle
what the-
ahead.
Okay.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time.
Oh my fucking god. I was right. She's literally just LARPing.
Celine Moonrise, prepare to die.
What?
Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
What? Shoot her in the face.
Yes. Oh, what's wrong with me?
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Eat charge, bitch!
Ha!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack,
Oh
a
my god.
monstrous
We're in a
creature
battle.
bursts
We're fucking
forth.
just battling her.
Crescentia, go!
360 no scope.
Ha! Easy.
Thanks to your crafting, Luna is able to withstand the mighty force of Crescentia's power. The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Oh.
Wow. Did that without even a single save.
Damn,
Good
Iron
job,
Man.
pal. I couldn't have done it without you.
Okay, hold on.
You're
Wait,
the
we're cooking
best
here.
partner I could have ever asked for. You always chose the right path, unwaveringly.
I mean, I definitely wavered.
Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down. Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Okay, so please tell me this isn't gonna end with me fucking the Xbox. I don't. Oh, I have a Discord message.
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but
Uh-huh.
I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're like dating your couch and your TV.
I'm not dating my couch.
Ah, sorry, friend. I don't mean to complain. Just, I need to know how your whole, like, household object harem anime is going. Why do you sound unsure?
It's complicated.
Welcome to dating, friendo. It's complicated for everybody. Humans, animals, furniture. Nobody likes dating. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like?
It's
walking around your house and having what? Hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel like super eligible, right?
I mean, it's kind of
Aw,
awkward.
Don't feel awkward. Just believe in yourself.
Wow.
I just gotta know one thing.
Amazing
when
advice.
You're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know?
Are we what?
You know exactly what I mean.
Maybe I
All right,
don't.
Keep your secrets. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? All right.
I
well,
mean,
I've
I
wasted
definitely
enough of my
kissed
workday.
and told
All my
the
love
bed.
to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
All right. What we got in here? Anything? Anything there? No, I can't open the bottom ones. That's weird. Undertale.
A strange figure stands before you, a whirlwind of conflicting energies and vibes.
Huh.
Manic and dignified, friendly and intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed aristocrat. You couldn't have imagined what the date theaters might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper, but if you could, it likely would not have been this. As you approach her, she launches right into
Oh my
what feels
God.
like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Why do you ask?
Hello.
Ah, but the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand?
Girl,
Hang
what?
on. My content aware
Oh,
is going
what
off.
the hell is the? What's this content aware gonna be?
Diana, your diary, experiences some mental health concerns
Oh.
that might be too much for some players, including things like hallucinations, paranoia, extreme mood swings, loss of sense of self, and executive dysfunction.
Wow, she's just like me for real.
You cool with that, or you want to skip it?
No, I'm good with it.
Carry on then.
Concerningly
Is there always
selective.
sand in places where sand should never be?
You're so crazy. I'm totally into it. What the hell is that?
Into it, out of it. It's all the same. Into one thing is out of another, and on until you're dizzy and there's nobody to catch you because the basketball game started late.
I'd catch you.
Oh,
Let's go.
Oh my god. I've been falling. I fall so much. I can't even remember the last time I landed. It's all falling. But you said already that you'd be there. Wasn't that you? At the Italian place that Saturday in New York? Wasn't that you? It should have been. Tomatoes. Yes. Come back when you've had enough tomatoes.
Girl, what? Okay, I'll go have some tomatoes.
With that, she is gone.
That was a conversation. Let's pull up the data decks. Alright, gotcha. God, the fucking... Alright, I know that one. That one's the computer. I remember that. Oh, let's go on the workspace.
Valdivianites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow.
What does he have to say this
the other
time?
night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus.
Yay.
Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every
Oh no,
inch of the
not his
hotel, and
sunglasses,
they did not
chat.
end up
What
in
will
the
we
lost
ever
and found.
do?
So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information
no, I'm good.
related to their
This is
whereabouts,
definitely about the,
please email
data-
me
aviators.
ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government.
Gotcha.
Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to
Aw, poor
ongoing
Sandy.
workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
Well, let's go to rumors really quick. Huh. All right. Let's talk to the fan. Please don't be a guy.
You've never been famous a day in your life, but as you try to evaluate the excitable figure blatantly staring at you, you can't help but wonder if perhaps this is how it feels. She looks at you like you've just announced she's won the lottery, her eyes wide.
Oh my
and her
god, it's
jaw
fucking
dropped.
double play on
Oh
words.
my god, this cannot be
Be
real.
real.
I must
She's a
be
fan.
dreaming, right?
Get it?
This is totally a
Fan.
dream. It has
So,
to be.
fan.
Yes, that's it. That's clearly the most logical explanation. Right now, I am comfortably asleep in my bed, zonked out on Ambien.
Ambien? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Noise machine. Because this.
Why is the
there
fan
is
doing
absolutely
Ambien?
No way on earth this could actually be happening, right? Oh my god! It really is you!
She turns away from you for a few moments, fanning at her face. But it doesn't help her calm down.
I just can't believe it. I mean, you prepare your whole existence for something like this, but then, you know, when it actually happens, no amount of preparation could ever possibly be enough. You know, I know that people throw around the expression shaking, crying, and throwing up, but
Shake,
no,
crying, throwing
I
up.
think I might actually do it. Ugh, I don't know why I even said that. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's just that my heart's racing a mile a minute, and there's definitely not enough oxygen getting to my rotors, which means I'm liable to blurt out just about any random thing that pops into my head. Taxidermy, penicillin, Ontario. You know, see? Just like that. Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Have you considered Medicare? Wow.
No, I'm behaving like an out-of-control fan. I'm sorry, I really don't mean to be overreacting like this. I just never thought we'd actually get the chance to interface like this. And now that it's happening, I'm totally blowing it, aren't I? Yeah? You get nervous too?
Yeah.
Would you allow me the opportunity to just
I'm not gonna mess up with
reset
the
school
bunny. Don't
interaction?
worry.
So I have the chance to put my best blade forward?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you are the absolute best. Just like I always knew you would be. Okay, here goes. Hi there, I'm Fantina, and if it wasn't painfully obvious from my over-the-top outburst a moment ago, I am your biggest fan.
Uh-huh. This is just a stan. Huh.
Hang on. My content.
What's
aware
the
is going
content
off.
aware for her?
Fantina is your biggest fan in more ways than one. Her behavior toward you might be considered similar to stalking. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
You know, I don't want to deal with the stalker
How would
fan.
you like your relationship with Fantina to
She is
resolve?
literally, that's literally a stan. Like, literally, stalker fan. That is literally just a stan. Resolve with friendship.
Fantina is extremely excited to skip right to her favorite part, sharing her endless friendship with you.
Aw, friends forever.
I never knew how cool it could feel to have a friend.
Wow.
See ya out there on the next one.
Well, at least I kinda dodged that bullet. That's gonna be Lux again. I think I just have to keep talking with Dolly.
Darling.
Care some company?
Come join me. I was just dusting off some
Okay,
old
so this is the
fossils.
same thing again.
You spend your...
There's gotta be some method to this, right? Like, Daff, can you maybe, like, check the wiki and see if I just have to keep talking to her or if I have to do something else? No. do the washer.
A handsome acrobat greets you with a small yet theatrical
That guy,
little
god
bow,
damn it.
placing a hand on his chest and...
Greetings, weary traveler.
No, this is gonna take 20 years to get through, isn't it? I am weary. Thank you for noticing.
Naturally, my senses are heightened when I'm in a mood. Yes, a long and solitary bad mood.
All right, buddy.
This,
Cry about it. I don't
everything,
know.
We are out of tune. You aren't serious. You jest. You want to hear my story?
Sure.
I am a servant to the drama of the heart.
Another involuted now. Damn, bro.
Sigh. I am awash in the scurryings of life. Countless lives. Countless stories. I am filled with water. The fundamental state of all things. Water. The tears you cry when you are born. When you are made. When you are broken. It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits. It is the wellspring of ancient secrets, held in rough clay bowls. I am surrounded by it.
I'm sorry.
You cannot know the agony that exact decision has caused me. I cannot talk about it. You'll have to ask Drysdale about it. The pale betrayal.
I'm sorry.
You have no idea. But not only that. Not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple. I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skinned knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing into trees, and the slimy, crawly things. The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs. Streaked mascara.
What?
Embers of a lipstick
How did I
that
fumble
blazed
her?
All of this comes to me to be absolved.
Hold on. Whoa. How did I fumble
It does
her?
not disappear. It cannot. Nothing does.
No. You can't change that? I thought she herself said that you have to actively... Did she not say that you have to, like, actively work towards... Hold on. I'm pulling up the wiki for the game. Hold the fucking phone. What the hell? How... Did I... Dude. Hold on. No, I disagree. I refuse. I'm pulling up the wiki. What? What the hell? What? Shit. Shit.
It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses. It
Wait a
is safe
second,
with
but I
me.
was following your instructions, and I finished on day 5. According to the guide, you have to do over 4 days, so I would have fumbled her yesterday. Daff, hold on. There's one thing I can do about this.
But how could anyone bear the weight of that much life?
I can...
It is the words. It is language. To
Well,
be
I
able
skipped...
to communicate, to share the
Hold
burden.
on, wait. There's a way there's a way I can fix this.
And this at last is the dawn. So I have lost my only friend.
He gazes off into the distance.
Hold
My
on.
God, haven't I done enough?
Let me get through this. I can go from the last
He
save.
was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight. But we are quite forsaken. We were a duo. An acrobatic team rivaled by none on earth. We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly to the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us, and joy filled me as wine in a glass overflowed. Past tense.
Check the date decks.
But the physical connection between him and me, it is like nothing
Hey,
I have
gay-ass
ever
washing
known
machine,
before or
goddamn.
since. He does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him my tempest seems but a suggestion, a rumor of rain in another man's country. Until
Once
we
I'm out
didn't.
of this, I'm gonna go to
Until
the
he
date
was
decks.
too
I'm gonna
busy
check,
to
and then I'm gonna
perform,
try and load from the other
too
save.
occupied with other things to tumble with me. The bond was broken. The bright cord severed. He abandoned me. And when he was finally ready again, I was unreachable. Locked in my own Shion. Trying to claw my way back to a friend who could not hear me. The wall between us has been impenetrable ever since. Yes, it's been years. As I said, traveler, a long and solitary bad mood. All moving things come to an end.
Hi, Peanut.
A knotted
You
willow.
missed it. I fumbled a
miss him
dust
every
bunny
day.
after I fucked my bed.
Though you have been a rather
And
dismissive
right now
and flippant creature.
I was
find
not
I
being
am still
dismissive.
charmed.
Whoa.
I didn't know I could still feel that way. You're asking me to have faith. I would be hard-pressed to acquiesce if not for, well...
Stream
I'm
buffer
trying
is right when
everything
I said
else.
that. It's okay.
Thank you, sincerely, for listening. It has been so long since anyone has stopped, has heard me.
Okay, hold up. All right, we have to open up Discord first.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers.
Huh.
In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world.
Okay, so he just narrowed
We just
himself
wanted to
down to
design
only
a more
7
efficient
people.
paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1. Bingo. And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still
Girl,
in there
what?
somewhere. But when he went...
Oop. So you still...
I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store, and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
Okay, all right, let me scroll down the data decks. All right, Dolly. Fuck. Okay, Daff, hold on, I have a plan. What I can do, I can load from yesterday, and I can try it again. Should I do that? I think that might be the only way for me to be able to get with Dolly. Unless I fucked up during stream yesterday, in which case it's over. What do you think? It's up to you. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I fucked that up. Daff, I need your opinion here. Daff, dude. Fuck it. Load from the last save. Let's try it. Ugh. There's only one way to see if I really fumbled. If I can't, if it's the same thing.
Darling.
Shit. Okay, no. So, Daff, this means that I would have fumbled her on stream yesterday.
Good one. Nah, you and these old bones are all I need right now. Why don't you help me out? I could always use an extra set of talented hands.
You spend your time with...
Alternatively, what I could do, I could start over a new file just to try and fix that ending. Oh my god. God damn it. I can't believe I did that. Oh my god, why is my fridge open? What the hell? Can you date literally everything? Yeah, pretty much. Chat is like you check Discord. Oh my god. Oh, lovely. Well, it's not time for sleep yet. I suppose that is true. Shit. I can't believe that I really fucked that up.
You're surprised to see Mikey busy with a phone call. He's turned away from you,
Oh,
talking
come
into
on,
a
man.
cell phone. You can hear the warmth in his voice as he speaks.
Yeah?
Oh.
Oh, Michaela, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that. Uh-huh. Oh, now, Mickey, that doesn't mean I love her more. Yeah, Daddy's working. I'll be back soon for you. Love you too. Bye-bye.
Fucking hell.
Mikey spends a small moment looking at the phone, then notices your presence.
Aw, poor guy.
His demeanor changes to his usual self.
Oh, sorry. What would you like to do?
Pull for armor. Or no, Brundle Merchant first.
Mikey turns around for a moment, and though nothing appears to have changed with him, when he speaks to you, it's with an entirely new voice.
Oi, hello.
Oh my god. Dude! Oh, that feels this feels almost offensive.
How much? It's 10 money for 6 bundles. Bloody hell! I'll have to go to the back of me shop for that now.
Mikey walks out of sight, talking rather loudly to himself.
clump, clump, clump. Oi, where's me bundles?
How many of them do you want then?
60.
Dearie me, dearie me. We'll be out soon, I fear. It's been a tough winter. It's...
Oh.
Can they not give us a day? Some time at least? Some time will get us through this winter's
What?
discontent.
My love, if I have to steal for them, I shall.
What the fuck is happening?
Thieving ways. Don't do it, Reginald!
I must.
Reginald!
Crash! Boom! Clump, clump, clump.
No! It's the Brumble Thief back again! Hide the Brumbles! Hide them all!
I just need 60, that's all!
Stop! By order of the Sheriff Tabitha, you are to...
It'll have to do.
He's taken precisely 60 Brumbles from the Knight's purse!
Let that be a lesson to Tabitha and Orion Rule.
I know he's inciting us to riot based on our repressive ruling class.
I love rioting. Yeah! Woo! Yeah!
What the fuck is happening?
Escape. Clump, clump, clump.
He returns, handing you a sack
What
of
the
bundles
fuck
with
was
a completely
that?
casual expression, like nothing just happened at all.
There
Did
you are. 60 bundles. Oi, hello. I'm the bundle merch. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles?
How much money do I have?
My mother always oil you have. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles?
No.
All right.
What would you like to do?
Pull for armor.
I'll take those brundles. Pull me, baby! 1, 2, 3! You got the epic gauntlets of stardom!
Wow.
Damn straight it is!
Damn straight,
Now,
buddy.
These are of a much rarer quality than the stupid boots.
Sarybot, wait.
Your specs points have all increased by 1!
190 drop frames. Okay. Awesome. Everything went up. Awesome. Let me out. What the fuck?
Feel the energy!
I got stuck in
Feel
there for a
the
second.
time
Uh-oh.
you would normally spend talking with dateable objects. See you for the next one, pulling pal. What would you like to do?
Pull for armor.
I'll take you got the common boots of true
Okay, so the next one
presence.
should be the
With this,
chest plate.
All of your spec stats have
Bro.
increased by 0.01. It may not have been what you hoped, but it's a great start.
Okay, I guess.
It's all right. Plus, once you get 100 of them, pull it. What would you like to do?
Pull for armor.
You got the
Oh my
this,
god, it's really
all
gonna be do that. It's really gonna do that to me. No,
100
is it?
common boots of true presence. You can fuse them into a pair of epic gauntlets of good.
This
What would you like to
motherfucker's
do?
really gonna do that to me.
I'll take
Alright, let's do one more. I'm not trying that again. No, I'm not doing that again.
100 common boots of true presence. Good luck. What would you like to do?
Nope, we're done there. Explain what this is.
Unlocking access each day, you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme bonus.
Okay, let's get back to the
armor.
menu.
What would you like to do?
Who's on the phone?
Mikey fidgets with his sack of loot, not quite meeting your gaze.
Oh, those were my kids. I apologize for having them on the call while on duty. That is unprofessional.
It's okay, dude.
Huh. Well, I guess I could file this under unspecified break time. What do you want to know?
Did my stream drop? Yeah.
When we're together, we get into all kinds of trouble.
Is that so?
Finger painting, bird watching, oh, and talking about what kinds of concepts they want to be when they grow up. Anything else?
How's your wife?
Oh, She's great. Anything else?
This is gonna make me ask all of them.
Yeah, well, there's some science stuff and thing theory I'm not up to date on, but just like how
Just
each of us
ontology.
represents one thing in existence, kids in the object world become new things that haven't been invented or discovered yet. Fairly young and robust, I might say. I was born from my parents, Roland the Roulette Wheel and Addie Addiction. My mom has a ton of offspring.